Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be drafting a princess that Bustier. Watch to the end, guys. So I first of all marked my startup line, okay. Then after that, I marked my chest line, which is 8 inches. Note that you're going to use your own measurements, okay. My chest line is 8, whichever is yours, you use it. Then I marked my breast point. Okay, my own is 10 inches. Then my under bust, which is 13 inches. After that, I marked my half length. My half length is 16 inches. Then I added 1 inch, which is 17. Okay, for the joining of the half length and then the shoulder. After that, I marked my shoulder, which is 7.5. Then 3 inches for the neckline, 3 by 3. If you're on the big side, you might use 3.5, okay, or 4, depending on how big you are. But the standard is 3 by 3, okay. Then I curved my neckline. Then I came down by 1 inch for the shoulder slant, okay. After that, I came to my chest line and took the same 7.5 inch, which is my shoulder, okay. My shoulder measurement is 7.5, so I came down to my chest line and still took 7.5, then drew a straight line. I took my bust measurement, which is 8.5, at my chest line, okay. After that, I came down to my waist, took my nipple to nipple. My nipple to nipple measurement is 7, okay, but divided by 2 will give you 3.5, but I use 4 inches here. Okay, why I use 4 inches is because I'm not, while cutting on my fabric, I'm not going to add any allowance again, because I've already used, if I add allowance, it's going to be too much. So if your nipple to nipple is 8 and you are using 4, while cutting on your fabric, you add allowance. On the left side of it, I took half inch on the under bust and the waist, and on the right side, I took 2 inches on the under bust and waist. So I connected it to the bust point, okay, just the way I did it, and curved it from the breast point to the under bust. Then on the armhole, I measured the half of it, then took half inch, connecting it to the bust point, as you see me do. Okay, I got the half of the armhole, which is 3.5, then took half inch up, took half inch down, then connected it to the bust point. Then I measured my bust, which is 8.5, my under bust 7.5, then replace the 2.5 inch that I'm going to cut off, and then added 2 inches for my allowance. The same thing I did on my waist measurement plus 2.5 inch I'm going to cut off, and then 2 inches. On my bust, I measured my bust measurement, then added 2.5. There's something I'm going to cut off there, so I made it 2.5 inches allowance. Okay. Then on the armhole, why joining? If you don't add this, if you don't add any inches to it, why join it might shorten. Okay. So I added 1.5, so that when I join it, it will meet to the other one, okay. It won't shorten. Then I joined my lines together from my bust to my under bust and then to my waist, and then I cut. Then you cut it following the line. Then I'm cutting the right side following the curve I made. Is on this curve, if you cannot do freehand, just use your French curve, okay? Here I did freehand. But you can use your French curve so that you don't make mistake in curving all these lines. Okay, just follow the way I'm cutting mine. You cut yours. Then I cut off the slant and then my neckline. And that's all for the front. Okay, that's all for the front. And for the back, I also marked my startup line. The back is going to have zipper allowance, but here I didn't really add zipper allowance, but don't forget to add yours. Okay, if you are drafting it, even if you don't add zipper allowance while drafting, make sure you add this zipper allowance while cutting on your fabric. Okay, and use 2 inches or 1.5. I marked my chest line, my bust point, okay, my waist, and then I added 1 inch. The same thing I did for the front. The only thing here is that I didn't add my under bust. Just my chest line, my bust point, and my waist. Then 1 inch allowance. Then I did my shoulder 7.5. Then my neckline 3.5, 3 by 1 inch. Okay, just the same thing we did for the front. The only thing is that the depth, the front is 3 by 3, the back is 3 by 1. Then I came down for the slant 1 inch. I slanted my shoulder. On the chest line, I took my shoulder again 7.5 and connected it to the shoulder line. Okay. Then I took half of it. Half of it is 3.5. On my waist, I took my nipple to nipple, which is 4 inches. I use 4 inches because I won't be adding allowance again while cutting on my fabric. My nipple to nipple is 3.5, but I use 4. So I don't have to add allowance while cutting on my fabric. Okay. Then I connected from the arm length to the bust point. Okay. Just the same way I did. Half of the armhole to the bust point. I took my bust measurement 8.5 plus 2 inches. The same my waist 7 inches plus 2 inches. Okay, very simple. Okay, then I added 1 inch there because I'm going to join it so that there will be no shortage. Okay, I don't want when I join it the other side will not be meeting the end of the other side. Okay, so that's why I added 1 inches. Then I cut 1 inch. You see how easy it is, it's not complicated. So when you are done joining, you're going to still trim the armhole because there must be shortage in, like, the armhole will not be giving you what your exact armhole is supposed to give, so you still have to trim. And for necklines like asymmetric necklines, I like creating them after joining my fabrics. Okay, I'll just use my chalk and create the way I want the neckline to be. If you have watched to this point, please don't forget to subscribe and turn up your notification bell. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.